feeling this is not gonna turn out good. There's something about the long hair in this outfit that I just feel like I can't do. Maybe I'll try and conquer the hair first. I don't know if that was a good idea. I should have started off the face. I'm gonna try and maybe do a cute chibi style. Okay, this is looking, I'm gonna draw a tongue. Okay, you know, this is not bad, but nope, that is so wrong. Wait, it's stressing me out. Should I even try and do the body, or should I? I regret doing that because I completely drew so bad right now. I'm sorry. I swear I can draw better than that. What you just first on this. Shut up. Yeah, they're way too nice. That did not 5 gold medals. Okay, you know what? Is that a stick? You guys definitely have to pay extra for this, right? There's no way you can just walk around looking like a stick. But I feel like I can maybe draw this. What if I just draw? Can I draw this in complete silence? I want to focus. Wait. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, are we gonna get first on the bonus round? We did not. It's okay. 5 stars. That's still pretty good. Thank you. All right, just for fun, because that is so fun, I'm gonna do one more round. Okay, one more bonus round. Bonus round 2.0. Let's go. This person has a
the shaft in the mountain until it lands on a metal wire. The sunlight will heat it, and the metal will At noon, sunlight will travel down a shaft in the mountain until it lands on a metal wire. The sunlight will heat it, and the metal will slightly change shape. That tiny movement will nudge the clock's gears forward, keeping it aligned with the sun. At the same time, a massive pendulum will swing inside, driving gears that track time. So once a year, a small hand will move one space. After 100 years, the century hand will move. And every 1,000 years, the clock will display the new millennium. Now, the clock is still under construction, but when finished, it's designed to run for the next 10,000 years. Falls off an oak tree. A squirrel will grab it and run away. Now, when an acorn falls off an oak tree, a squirrel will grab it and run away. Now, some are sweet, so the squirrel eats those right away. But others have a chemical inside that makes them taste bitter, so the squirrel will bury those for later. But they bury thousands of these bitter acorns every year, and they don't remember all of them. Meaning, months later, the forgotten acorns start growing, spreading oak trees to new places, and starting the process all over again. When a tube is pressed onto your throat, and once it sticks, the patch listens to every vibration from your voice box beneath the skin. Inside is a microphone and a wireless transceiver that sends your voice straight to your phone, making it clearer even in noisy places. But the tattoo could also sense skin resistance, picking up signs of stress, meaning it could detect when you're lying. And if that information was ever used against you, this tattoo could expose your secrets. Thankfully, it never moved beyond the patent stage, but it does make you wonder what's coming. Thumb on the controller's D-pad, but instead of tapping, they tilt the controller slightly. Then they start rapidly rolling their fingers over the back. Now, each hit from behind pushes the plastic forward, pressing the D-pad into their thumb. So every tap turns into a button press, while the thumb barely moves, meaning both hands work together, letting them hit over 20 presses per second and slide pieces across the screen almost instantly.
See all of his reactions and subscribe. Hey, Doodle.
Sup?
Check this place out, huh?
What is this? Oh my...
Game.
What is in my ear right now?
It's slime. It's slime.
That is disgusting. That's so disgusting.
Doodle, it's satisfying. It's ASMR.
This sounds like Gilbo when he chews anything.
Mr. Gilbert.
Dude, I'm gonna mute this thing.
Ice cream. No, do not mute it. If you mute it, you don't win the 10,000 Robux.
I mean, why am I...
For like 2
It literally just sounds like... Oh my gosh.
Ooh, you should jump in it too.
This sounds like stepping on wet carpet with socks on.
Yeah, you don't like that?
Oh, you like stepping in something wet with... Okay, you know what? This might sound good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this sounds good.
This is good.
This sounds great.
No! No! Do not fall! Do not fall! Whatever you do not fall.
Well, I wasn't choosing to.
I am so far down.
Okay, I made it through. More butter. I like the butter sounds, okay? If you try to troll me with the butter sounds, I don't care. This sounds fine.
Not bad.
I just died. Okay, this obby's getting
Upgrade
way
the speed
harder.
a little bit. Upgrade the size. Let's get this thing going. Oh, we're already off to a great start. Oh, that thing is so fast. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Disgusting. Somebody was slurping in my ear. Was that you?
Now?
Hold on, hold on. Why does this one sound like slurping? I don't like this. This is a troll. What about this one?
I didn't know normal mouth sounds would make you this upset. Later, loser.
Because Arky decided to troll me, now it's time to troll him back by pretending to be Barry in Barry's prison run because this is my friend Arky and he's about to try to speedrun Barry's prison run. I know, I didn't even think there was a speedrun record for this game. Anyways, today I'm going to be infiltrating this speedrun as the actual characters. I will be morphing into Barry and so many other entities to ruin his speedrun. I know this is mean, but please like the video because I'm risking my life for this. He will. Now, if we click this very special button right here, we also have the ability to morph into literally every entity, including Mech Barry. Soon, I believe Arky's going to be joining the server, and he's going to try to speedrun, but he'll notice that there... So, Barry can fly very high in the sky.
All right, the timer starts now! All right, Barry, you're cooked. You're cooked.
Okay, he just joined the game, which means that as soon as I walk through this prisoner cell's door, there will be 2 Barrys. Now, I have way better powers than that other Barry, so I think we should catch him pretty early on in this game.
Perfect, perfect, perfect run. Perfect run so far. Nice! Okay, that's huge, that's huge, that's huge, that's huge. Oh my gosh, this is actually a crazy speed run. This is a crazy... The ranch. Yeah, that was perfect. Oh. What is that? NPC 1928? What is that? There's 2 berries! Why are there 2 berries? Why are there 2 berries? Why are there 2 berries?
This is perfect. This is perfect. Arky just dropped down, and now what I can do is start to activate some powers. Oh, he just got caught by the real one.
Okay, this is ridiculous. I just got...
Arky Parky was captured. I'm literally ruining his speed run right now. The RNG is insane.
They added a second berry and gave him a, what was that, a hoverboard? A jetpack?
Okay, there's also other things in the shop. I have God Blaster. I could use telekinesis, which would be absolutely insane on Arky. There is so many more things. So I'm gonna let him move a little bit. I might activate the jetpack once again. Punch me, and yeah, I'm telling the truth. He's probably gonna punch me.
Yeah, take that, Barry. Yeah, went right past ya. What? He's not even supposed to, he can't even go up there. How does he keep going? Okay, this is fine.
A little too OP. Instead, let's use some tele...
Oh my gosh, you're kidding. You're kidding. This is the worst game of all time. Why are there 2?
for Barry to do.
Open up. Oh, I didn't hit the stupid button. Just do it already! What? It's still happening. Okay, button is hit. Now just run.
I'm gonna let him get past this first stage, but you know what? I'm gonna follow right behind him into that vent. Stick around because his reactions to Barry following him literally everywhere is gonna be absolutely insane. Okay, he's gonna go right up there. Once he goes through there...
Open. Okay, yeah.
I gotta run through.
Oh my gosh.
It's like that, Slade.
How is Barry in the bathroom? This is not okay.
I'm gonna try chili pepper.
No salt and pepper.
Nice. Over here.
That's great. Barry actually fits in the hole.
Get the vines and jump. Okay, second vine. But what is he doing? How is he down here? He's not supposed to be down here. How is he? He's walking on air. He is walking on air. He is flying. Jump. Okay, I'm not gonna jump off this vine yet because he's literally
It was avocado.
Some sort of obby room. so I believe I have to.
Hand to the meatballs. Okay. Go. No, meatballs, no, meatballs, no, meatballs. He's there! He's in the slot that I'm supposed to go to! Is he there? I smell back here.
And as many of you know, I had a crazy childhood, which would probably explain why I'm like this. Anyway, please enjoy a compilation of some of my craziest childhood stories that haven't affected my adult life negatively at all.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and today I'm going to talk about the times I got hurt and then my entire nervous system went. Luckily, I've never broken a bone, though. Wow, Bryson, you've never broken a bone? Your pain is irrelevant, you stupid idiot. Although I've never broken a bone, I've still experienced a wide range of physical pain. For example, one time I was holding a big PVC pipe and I threw it on the ground and it ricocheted back and hit my funny bone at Mach 10. It felt like an electrical fire on my arm. I hereby vote for the removal of funny bones from the human body because all it causes is pain. On second thought, why not remove all bones? Can't break what isn't there. Another time, I fell down face first while snowboarding and I scorpioned so hard that the bottom of my snowboard hit the back of my head. See that? Your back isn't supposed to do that. That causes a lot of ouchy feelings.
Oh, my back!
Now let's move on to the big ones. The ones that reminded me of my mortality. The ones where life went, this kid has had it too good for too long. Time to remind him who's in charge. Okay, number one. I was sitting on top of my bunk bed zoning out when my mom called me. I decided that to save time, I would forego using the ladder and just jump off the top bunk. Little did I know the fan was going at top speed. It was so fast that I didn't even see it. So I jumped and... It happened so fast that I didn't even feel it at first. But I reached up to check the damage and then I saw the blood. Mom! What's up, honey? I'm losing blood at an alarming rate and would be most grateful if you, my caregiver and guardian, would transport me to the hospital to help heal the wound so that I can continue this mortal journey rather than ending it prematurely due to loss of blood. Nah, I'm kidding. What I actually said was... This other time, me and my brothers were bonding with Dad. How? Dad would pull down the basketball hoop, let one of us grab on, and then he'd let go and it would slingshot us into the air. Obviously. Anyway, I could see my brothers doing it and I wanted to turn. Okay, 3, 2, 1. My head slammed into the basketball rim, and that's naturally where my memory stops. My parents say that it scalped me a little bit and that I have a little bald spot. However, I have so much hair that neither I nor my parents have ever been able to find this so-called bald spot. I guess it's not there after all. This other time, I was really young and my older brother was in an argument with Mom. Now, being in my family, you learn to tune things out because yelling and screaming and fighting is all commonplace. Don't worry, we make up afterwards. But anyways, as Mom and Brody were arguing, I was all like, wow, this door hinge looks pretty cool. I should put my fingers in there. Just then, the argument came to a climax and Brody slammed the door shut as hard as he could. Onto my fingers. My fingers bent every which way. They looked like rubber. We went to the doctor, and surprisingly, nothing was broken. When you're really young, your bones are still soft and springy, and that's why they didn't break. Also, that's why some babies need to wear helmets, because otherwise, you might accidentally sculpt their soft head into a cone, like this. Okay, last story. One time, I was just chilling in my room with my brothers. We had a punching bag hanging under one of the loft beds, and we would take turns tackling it. It was my turn, and the punching bag was swinging, but I was too young to understand how momentum worked. So I dove for it, it swung out of the way, and my face slammed into the wall. I was taken to the hospital, and as my mom tells me, the doctors had to clean the wound, but I wouldn't let them for some reason. So they put me in a straitjacket, and I screamed, "Stop touching me! Stop touching me! Do you speak English? Stop touching me!" And then they hit hit me with that good sleep juice.
I'm tired.
Anyway, I got stitches, and now I have a cool scar across my eyebrow. Thank you for taking a trip down memory lane with me. Down memory lane with me. It all hurt a lot. But Bryson, I've never been injured before. Well, we can fix that. Ow!
Welcome to Hogwarts, students. A magical school that is totally safe all the time. Mr. Bryson, no flying in the Great Hall.
Don't worry, I can control this broom perfectly fine. Hi, I'm Bryson, and today I want to tell you about all the things I was obsessed with when I was a kid. Let's start with the first one. I was obsessed with trains as a kid, especially Thomas the Tank Engine.
Wow, Bryson, trains are stupid. Why don't you play with action figures or something?
I used to watch the show, my parents got me the little wooden toys of the trains, and my dad even made me a train table to play with them on. Thomas, look out! There's a child on the tracks! Oh no, his brakes are broken! He can't stop! They are now dead. Thomas is tormented by his actions and turns himself in to the train authorities. Thomas is charged with 1 count of accidental manslaughter and will face 10 years in train prison. Honey, I think Bryson overheard you watching Forensic Files again. I loved Thomas so much that my parents even took me to meet Thomas in real life. See? There he is. Not creepy at all. I love trains so much that I created my own train sona, Bryson the Tank Engine. Choo-choo! That's not true. My favorite part of the show was watching the trains crash. There was one episode where Gordon crashed through a bunch of stuff and basically died. Masterpiece. Also, I don't approve of the new CG Thomas stuff. Ugh! I only like the original stuff where they used actual model trains and then crashed those model trains into stuff. One time when I was like 3, I was making a crash scene with my trains and I accidentally crashed them a bit too hard and Thomas got a little bit of his paint chipped off. And this bothered me. He was no longer perfect. So what did I do? I flushed him down the toilet, of course. A while later, my parents realized that the toilet was clogged. My parents called a plumber, and after hours of trying, the plumber angrily said, "Ugh, there's nothing I can do. I've never encountered a toilet I can't unclog. You're gonna need to buy a new toilet." So they let the plumber smash the toilet open to see what had clogged it. It was a big wad of toilet paper, and at the center was my Thomas train. So we got a new toilet, and I got a new Thomas. Imagine being a plumber and having your perfect record broken by none other than Thomas the Tank Engine. My heart goes out to that guy. Anyways, a while later, Thomas got chipped again, so obviously, I flushed it again. Bryson! Fortunately, my dad managed to fish that one out, and he said to my mom,
That's funny.
maybe you should get him a toy that he can't flush.
These people
Also, do you think we should
have been
spank him?
losing phones
Yes.
while they're sitting at the park, and they called the police,
on
and
to the next
they
obsession.
finally figured it out. It was a raccoon, and they had taken all the
Harry Potter.
phones
I've
out of
loved this
people's
stuff since I was a
pockets.
kid. Me and my friends used to run around the playground holding sticks and pretending to be wizards. In fact, this one kid, Josh, and his family were super into Harry Potter as well. So much so that the mom made it a rule that you couldn't point a wand at someone and say the killing curse. You do know that magic isn't real, right? Yeah, they were a weird family. They were also all redheads, just like the Weasleys. So that was the first red flag. I'm kidding. Hair color stereotypes are not nice. Gingers do have souls.
Whatever you say, stupid blonde.
That one is actually true in my case. I'm still gonna beat you up, though. I understand. Look, I'm feeling generous today, so I'm gonna give you a pass. But know this. If you ever cross me again, I will end you. Understood? Understood. Thank you. Also, one time on the trampoline, Josh got gum in my hair, and I never forgave him for that. Avada Kedavra! Oh shoot, magic is real. He's just tired. I also loved it when my parents would let me get Harry Potter Legos, because then I got to build the magical world I loved so much. I liked being able to build cool stuff. Legos are cool. Wow, Bryson, you still build Legos? Grow up. Legos are toys. I warned you.
It's a highly sophisticated interlocking brick system.
The box for this one said ages 8 to 14.
That's a suggestion.
Anyway, back to Harry Potter. The sorting ceremony will now begin. Mr. Bryson, please step forward. Oh, I know just what to do with you. Hufflepuff. Why are you crying? Not gonna lie, I was pretty upset when I took the online test and figured out that I really am a Hufflepuff, aka a disappointment. I was also sad when I turned 11 and didn't receive a Hogwarts acceptance letter. Turns out Hogwarts isn't real. It's a hard pill that you just gotta swallow. The reality-shifting community is still struggling with that one. Actually, shifting is real. This TikTok told me so. And you can project your consciousness to other realities and... Nope, not real. Moving on. Harry Potter will always hold a special place in my heart because it inspired me to be a creative and imaginative person. And that the most powerful magic of all is love. I love you. The power, it's too much.
Oh.
See? Look how powerful my love is. He's fine, by the way. He's just tired. Actually, that gives me an idea. Hey, Voldemort! You dare utter my name, you filthy mudblood! I love you! See? Love! Woohoo! Now let's go on a date, Harry. Wait, Harry Potter isn't real. Ha ha ha! Any cool one. I like it. In fact, when I went there, I got chosen to do the wand shop ceremony thing. Give the wand a wave and we'll see if it's meant for you. Wingardium Leviosa! He's just tired. Next obsession. Animals. I used to love catching frogs and then racing them against each other. If my friend had a pet, I would insist on holding it and petting it. In fact, my discovery of YouTube was just me watching videos of hamsters for hours on end and begging my parents to let me get one. And eventually, they finally caved and got me one. The day I got him, me and my family were watching the Bee Movie. So I named my hamster Barry. Short for Barry B. Benson, of course. But then I decided to introduce Barry to my dog Duke without consulting my parents. Rest in peace, Duke. Duke slowly sat down, gave him a sniff, and very gingerly murdered Barry right in front of me. Mom! And that's why I don't watch the Bee Movie anymore. Rest in peace, Barry. The next morning, Mom took me to the pet store and got me another one. I named him Oreo, and he lived a long, happy, natural hamster life of 2 years. They don't live that long. Also, one time I was at a friend's house, and he had 2 little twin brothers. They were given 2 pet guinea pigs the day before, but they had already died because the boys were convinced that guinea pigs could fly. So they took them on the trampoline and tested their theory. Rest in peace. Anyway, at that time, I also had a pet guinea pig named Link, and the boys with tears in their eyes asked, "Our guinea pigs died. Can we have your guinea pig?" And that was when I learned the valuable lesson of how to say no to people. Speaking of death, I've mentioned that my parents keep chickens in the backyard, and one of them is named Ham. Well, Ham is actually Ham too. Rest in peace, Ham. My sister's dog got her. On a more positive note, meet my new son. His name is Bo, and he's a dog. How can a dog be my son? He's adopted. Duh. He is cute, and I love him, and you should love him too. Him and our family dog Dixie are friends, but Dixie is getting pretty old, so he's a little too high energy for her sometimes. I've been bombarding my friends with pictures of Bo, and they are so tired of it. So now, I can bombard you with them. Look at him. He's so cute. Bo is 2 years old, and I rescued him from an animal shelter in January of this year. And I'm glad to have him. He can be a stinker, though. He is a total thief. He steals stuff off the counter all the time, and he chews on stuff he's not supposed to chew. But I'm so I thought we were gonna be okay. But this time was different. Instead of accepting his fate like usual, he spent all his energy trying to get out of the crate by biting it from the inside. And in doing so, he broke one of his bottom teeth. I was so sad. Bo was no longer perfect. So what did I do? I flushed him down the toilet, of course. No, but I was really sad that he hurt himself in the crate, so I actually want to get him a tooth replacement. He's honestly such a silly baby boy, and I love him so much. He's very handsome, and I get compliments on him all the time. Hey, that's a good-looking dog. Sick 'em! That was a joke. He's very friendly with people and other dogs. So, this video was all about my childhood obsessions, but I have a confession. All of these obsessions have persisted into adulthood. I still love animals, and I still love trains. I'm not obsessed with Thomas anymore, but I still just like the way steam trains look. I even have 2 electric trains, the Polar Express and the Hogwarts Express. Also, so far as animals go, I've got Bo and my 2 pet tortoises, and that's me restraining myself. I want a pet pig, a pet duck, and a parrot, and a lizard, and another dog. I mean, I moved out of my parents' house, so I can do whatever I want, but I gotta hold back so that my home doesn't become a zoo. And I'm also still obsessed with Harry Potter. I've got like all the Lego sets of them, and I carved and painted my own wand, and I rewatch all the movies once every few months. So, since all my childhood obsessions have persisted, we can conclude that I am still a child. A little baby man. Ha ha, stupid baby. Wait, what? You've become so predictable, Bryson. Now it's my turn.
Bryson, your dad and I decided that all you boys are gonna be Eagle Scouts because we believe this will help prepare you for the real world, be a huge accomplishment, and help launch you into adult life.
No thanks. I don't like doing scout camps. It's too intense for me.
Hi there.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and my parents forced me to occasionally sleep outside in the middle of nowhere and called it Boy Scouts, despite my massive amount of weeping, wailing, and gnashing of teeth. And oh boy, do I have some stories about it. But as a gateway, they had me do Cub Scouts. The best thing I could say about Cub Scouts was that at least it was more chill. It was more like, okay, kids, today we're gonna do some bird watching and learn to tie a knot. But then Boy Scouts were like,
Build an ice igloo and sleep in it, or you'll die.
good luck. Seriously, the scout camps were so lawless. The only laws we followed were the laws of nature. Why were these adults giving 12-year-olds the power of fire? One year, when my dad was a scout leader, he woke up to see that the boys had started a bonfire and were jumping through it. Stop! What are you boys thinking?
We were testing our courage, Bryson's dad. We were also testing Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection. If any of us are too weak, we'll fall in the fire and die, which will clean the gene pool, making the next generation stronger.
What? Okay, that kind of makes sense. All right, let me join in.
Oh, looks like we lost one.
I was eased into scouts at a thing called Cub
Alright, you
Scout
ready
Day
for me
Camp,
to
where
try to
you would
make
show
you
up,
a
do
daddy
activities
yet?
as a group like the ring gun regatta,
Not
duck
yet?
and tying knots.
Yeah.
Then at night, your parents would pick you up and take you back to your air-conditioned house.
I gotta
So you
find
didn't
my
actually
pants.
have to sleep in the dirt. I remember being so jealous of the kids who had Lunchables. I was sitting there with a BLT sandwich with apple slices, a homemade cookie in the shape of a heart, and a handwritten note from my mom telling me how much she loved me. And meanwhile, Tyler had this. What a ripoff! But now, in retrospect, I'm grateful that my mom cared enough to pack me a lunch. One activity we did was we were going to learn how to make paper from, like, only stuff found in nature. We were going to be the Bear Grylls of paper making. I was so excited to learn. But then we got there and they said, okay, class, here's how to make homemade paper. First, grab some toilet paper, get it wet, mold it into the shape you want, let it dry, then you've got paper. Like, excuse me? That's like saying, here's how to make a chair from scratch. First, grab a chair, and voila, you've made a chair. One useful thing they taught me was how to safely carve wood with a knife. Always aim the sharp end away from your body, and then stick the sharp end into another scout to conquer them. I was cruising through the Cub Scout ranks. Tiger, wolf, bear, know what that is. But then I had to evolve from a fun, relaxed Cub Scout into a hard, manly Boy Scout. And that meant going on campouts where I had to sleep in the wilderness. Dun, dun, dun! Going on scout camps was really scary and anxiety-inducing for me. I was a really sensitive kid, so even just one-night camping trips were a nightmare for me. I was small and weak, so I couldn't hike as far as the other boys. I had gone on a few one-night trips begrudgingly, but when they announced a week-long backpacking/camping trip, I begged my parents to let me stay home in the air conditioning and indoor plumbing. After much deliberation, they finally said I could stay home. I was so relieved. But then, I stupidly tried to push my luck. This was around the time that the Nintendo 3DS was the hot thing that I desired more than anything in the whole world. So I asked, Mom, Dad, can I get a 3DS, please?
I'll buy you a 3DS.
Really?
If you go to Scout Camp.
No! Can't I just get it for Christmas or something?
No. If you want one, you need to go on this Scout Camp. Show us how unreliant you are on technology, and in return, we'll buy you more technology.
This was such an ordeal for little me. I wanted the 3DS so much, but I despised Scout Camp. My mind raced trying to figure out a solution. Maybe I'll mow people's lawns for money and do lemonade stands. I'll save up the money to buy it myself.
No! If you don't go on this Scout Camp, so long as you live under my roof, you will never own a 3DS. I won't let you buy one even if you earn your own money.
This was a huge blow. I was devastated, and tragically, this was during the time when I still thought adults knew everything. And for some reason, I assumed that Dad could actually enforce this outlandish rule. I was trapped. I had to go. My parents said that the only way I could get a 3DS was if I went on this trip. Your parents are buying you a 3DS for this? My parents forced me to go or I'd be grounded all summer. Anyway, you want some cold pizza sauce and cheese on a cracker for my lunchable? And then, every morning, we woke up, packed everything up, and hiked for like 12 miles every day. Then set up camp again. And I hated hiking. Everyone was always like, what a great view. But I was like, the view is never worth it. But nowadays, I like hiking in views. Of course, my legs are so long now that I only have to take 3 steps and I'm there. But back then, I had little legs. I was so small and weak that the other scouts had to help carry my stuff, and I still feel bad about it. I'm so sorry for being small and useless, guys. I honestly wonder why I didn't get called a twerp more often, because I was one. It was probably a good thing I was so shy and quiet, because if I had let my true annoying self shine through, the other scouts probably would have killed me with hammers while the leaders laughed and said,
Nice? Ha ha. I didn't even mean to get that guy out. Why is he laughing? This guy said, bruh, I just joined. This guy is rage baiting this, Ma Noise guy. You're really bad, bro. I'm better.
Appreciate you, Fritzy. Thank you. Name of this game is Dread Fields. Looks scary, not gonna lie. Looks scary. I think did I play another game for this dev? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Let me check. I don't think I did. Hold on. It looked familiar. Dead Fields. Dead Fields. What? Oh, it's Dread, not Dead. My fault, y'all. No, I haven't played one. Lockheed. You got you with the hyping on the chat? I hope so. Dread Fields time. We happy to see him. We dread him. Do you know what I want? I want a Scythe, like a cool looking Scythe. Like a real one. I want to walk around look like the Grim Reapster, dude. Cause already
account to recreate create a ton more viral TikToks until one of them
Oh,
goes more viral.
why are you filming that?
I'm sorry,
I don't know.
You can keep it. Today we're competing in an extreme digging competition. Underneath all